Hey guys, it's Andrea, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing something different and showing you a day in my life. I wake up at 6 a.m. and the first thing that I do is just turn on some lights and make my bed.
I have been gone
Next, I just drink some water and I like to do a bit of a workout or stretch in order to feel more awake. And this is the video that I chose today. It's by Yoga with Adriene. Next, it's time for me to wash my face and do my skincare routine. And I try to keep it fairly simple in the morning. I don't really use a lot of products just so it doesn't take up a lot of my time. But I still think it's pretty nice to take just a few minutes to take care of your skin. Next, I use a bit of concealer and mascara just to look and feel a bit more awake, and do a bit of hair care. And for breakfast this time I'm having a matcha latte and some oatmeal, and I'm all ready for my 7:30 class. So before class starts, I just grab my journal and write anything that I know that I have to get done that day. And if you want to see how I make this bread, I leave the video linked up in the tab. And also, I didn't film my morning routine quite in detail, just not to make the video very long, but I could also do that if you're interested. And my first class was biology, but I didn't film anything because we just had some class presentations. So this is me taking some notes for my second class, which is select topics in biology. And in this class we're learning about the immune system.
on your hand-me-down card.
I try to keep my notes pretty simple, but I still like to use some lettering and colors because I'm a very visual learner, so it helps me remember things better. But I still like to keep them simple so I can finish them during class and do not have to take them as homework. And these clips are from that same class. I'm just going through some of my older notes because we had to complete an assignment, and I was looking for the information in my notes.
Thinking of you. All that I say.
Also, I didn't film like every single little thing that I do during class because I just thought it would be pretty boring for you to watch, but I still wanted to add some highlights and stuff. Next I had math, and right now I have a break, so it's time to edit a thumbnail for my next video, which you have probably already seen, but if not, I'll leave it linked in the tab. But it's basically my thumbnail for my March plan with me. And once again, I didn't go very much into detail, but first I used Snapseed to edit the picture, and next Procreate just to add some details, which is what I'm doing right now, and finally Fonto. Next, break time was over and it was time to get back to work, so I had to work on an assignment, and I'll just leave you with some typing clips. And I know that this is quite a different video from what I do usually, but I asked in my Instagram account which kind of videos you wanted to see, and I actually got a lot of requests for a day in my life, so I just thought why not try and do it. It was definitely very different to be filming something like this, as I'm used to just having the camera at a certain angle and just do like my bullet journal spreads and stuff. But for this time I had to like move it around and everything, but it was still pretty fun. And let me know if you like this kind of content. And since that previous break where I made the March thumbnail, I had 3 more classes, which I showed you some clips, and right now I'm having another break, so I just thought why not play the piano for a little while. as I already said, I'm pretty new to these vlogging kind of videos and my camera ran out of battery. So I charged it during the next 3 classes, but I just worked on some assignments and had lunch. And right now I'm just organizing my notes and the things that I use during the day just to get started on my homework. And I also use my bullet journal again just to go over the assignments and add new things to the to-do list, or maybe just cross off some things that I already did. And once that I'm all organized and done with my journal, it's time to get to work. So right now I'm working on my psychology lab report, and for this we are talking about memory. So I had to do a bit of research about the different kinds of memory and the processes the brain has to go through in order to store new memories, and it was actually quite interesting. So now I'm just getting to write the report. And lately I've been using like this screen split feature a lot, and it's been quite useful, especially when I'm writing research papers, because before I used to switch between tabs all of the time, and this is just so much easier. And I've also been thinking about making some other like study related content, some videos maybe on my studying tips or how I take notes and stuff, aside from the usual bullet journal videos that I make. So please let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. Sunset, and I thought it looked really pretty, so I went outside and just filmed some clips to include it in this video. But sadly, my sunset watching time was over and it was time to get back to work. So right now I'm just working on some review sheets for my university entrance exam, and for this I just use some notes that I took earlier and also my textbook and write the most important concepts. And for when I'm studying at night, I like to light a candle and just have like some cozy vibes, and it makes studying a little bit more fun. And finally, I just finished this review sheet, which was for my literature exam. And now I'm done with studying and it's time to move on to some more relaxing activities. Here are how the finished review sheets turned out. And so the last thing for today was just to take some time to read a book and relax. And here's how a day normally looks in my life. It was pretty fun to film this. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. If you did like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!